The way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
Enough! Enough!
Ubisoft. Ubisoft. How does it feel? All this attention on your game. I feel like there's some level of importance to representation, but you don't always have to represent different types of people, because at the end of the day, we are not merely defined by our appearance and our identities. We are defined by our actions, our motives, and what we say. I'm not saying that you shouldn't represent different types of people. The appearance and identity of a character is completely up to you. But if there's nothing beyond the character's appearance and identity, then there's no point of representing a certain group of people. The appearance and identity of a character should be merely a part of the character, not the entirety of the character. A lot of the most memorable moments within gaming was because of actions, motives, and dialogue. Some games we get to spend hours and hours of time with the character we play as, listening to what they say and further understanding who they are. Kratos is not just a grumpy Greek god of war. Joel is not just a selfish white guy. Peter Parker is not just Spider-Man. Arthur Morgan is not just a cowboy with a funny southern accent. Jin Sakai is not just a samurai. Ellie is not just a gay girl in a zombie apocalypse. These characters are defined by their actions, defined by their motives, and defined by what they say. Are they flawless characters that do no wrong and are perfectly written? No, but are they characters that most people can say are interesting? Yeah. Take Saints Row as an example.
You kidding me? If Sergio knew we were running a job on his turf, he would have taken a 90% cut.
90%? Good God. The man's either a monster or a capitalist genius.
Wow, primitive. That's sort of an old world charm.
I'm not here to demand for every character to be this deep and thought-provoking piece of art, but if you're going to choose to represent a certain group of people, then do it with an actual desire to do so. Gamers will gravitate to characters that they relate to and find interesting because you'll build a sense of familiarity between the gamer and the character. On the surface, I can't relate to any of these characters because they don't look like me. I don't know what it's like to be a god, a cowboy, or a superhero. But I do know what it feels like to be alive, to be frustrated, to lose someone, to feel fear, and to interact with strangers. The best characters appeal to anyone, no matter who they are. If you're gonna go for representation, then do it right. And don't do it for attention because you can't sell your games properly. Or someone lied, some professor lied, or Ubisoft got fooled, or Ubisoft's lying, or I don't know, this entire situation's stupid. Goodbye.
Thank you for support.
1, 2, 3.
Subscribe to Paulo Frost.